So the Dallas Cowboys need at this position has gotten so bad that I believe the Cowboys do not have a choice, and they need to sign somebody in the next few days to try and save them. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Mauricio Rodriguez here at A to Z Sports Dallas on the road. We are talking Cowboys free agency because really the Cowboys have not done much, but they really have let us know where things are headed. Once again, they're not going to be big spenders. Once again, they're going to head into the NFL draft with plenty of needs because, as Jerry Jones warned us, they do not see free agency as a place to fill voids, which is still 1 week later a ridiculous statement to hear about. But the Cowboys have made some signings. They added some offensive line depth in Rob Jones, who is unlikely to start. They also added Solomon Thomas, who is not going to start because of Osa Odigizua. They added Javonte Williams, who has not averaged over 4 yards per carry since his rookie season, or you can count the second year as well, where he only played 4 games. And they also signed Peyton Turner, defensive end from the New Orleans Saints, who is likely going to be another depth piece for the defense. Really, the most impactful decisions the Cowboys have made so far have been those about players that they're not going to keep around. Rico Dowdle comes to mind. It's not official, but with Javonte Williams arriving to the team, Rico is likely going to play elsewhere 2025. They also did not retain Chauncey Golston, who kind of makes the Peyton Turner signing feel like a very underwhelming piece of news because you're downgrading at the end of the day. But mostly, it is the loss of Jordan Lewis that is keeping me awake at night. Jordan Lewis will become the highest paid nickel cornerback in the NFL by the Jacksonville Jaguars, but it's a deal the Cowboys could have made work if they really wanted to. And losing Lewis really takes the need for cornerbacks to a whole different level. Think about it this way. If a game was to be played today by the Dallas Cowboys, they would have one of their 3 starters from last year on the field. And I'm talking about Deron Bland. And sure, I say that because Jordan Lewis is obviously headed elsewhere, but I mean that because Trevon Diggs might not be ready to go week 1. And you know how these things go in the NFL. Trevon Diggs is likely going to start on PUP, best case scenario, and he's going to miss 4 football games. That is enough to put you behind and cost you a postseason trip. And we just saw that from the Cowboys last year. Chances are Bland is going to be joined by second-year cornerback Kellen Carson, who sure is a promising rookie, was drafted in the 5th round, but it's still a massive question mark if he can start in the NFL this early in his career. And if you ask me who's going to be the 3rd cornerback, I don't have a clue. I'm looking at the list right now, and I mean this when I say this. It's only Keemon Hall and Josh Butler right now at the position. That's it. And sure, you could hope somebody is there at 12th overall that could solve this problem, but you're also hoping that for the running back position and the wide receiver position and offensive line, and you cannot do everything in the NFL draft. It's the reality. Fortunately for the Cowboys is that Rasul Douglas is still out there, and he would be a quality addition, though a little bit more expensive. There's also Stephon Gilmore, Kendall Fuller, Asante Samuel Jr. Those are some of the top free agents available at the cornerback position. And I think one of these guys, he has to head to Dallas because the Cowboys, they just cannot afford to work with what they've got so far. It's a passing league. It's a league where you're always going to be in nickel pretty much. 3 wide receivers is the base offense in the league. And as such, you got to have 3 corners on the other side. This has to happen, and it has to happen quick.